You know, Justin Long is making a comeback between Barbarian, the surprisingly awesome Goosebumps reboot, and this. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. Hi, everybody. It's me. He's making good shit. Hi, everybody. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Not the Angry Grant Show, because I actually like this movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is It's a Wonderful Knife. It's a pun, you see. It's a Wonderful Knife is written by the writer of Freaky. It is directed by Tyler McIntyre, who previously directed Tragedy Girls, which was fantastic. So this is his latest film. What is It's a Wonderful Knife about? Well, the film centers on Winnie. She is played by Jane Widdop. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. Who's terrific. She is a young woman, high school age woman, and when we are introduced, she lives in this small town that is various businesses are being closed down by this this sort of big business tycoon mayor. Mayor Waters, played by Justin Long, in full teeth gnashing glee. Her friend's grandfather doesn't want to sell his land to him, or his partner, who also happens to be Winnie's father, played in a surprisingly more dramatic turn than expected, but very good, by Joel McHale. And on Christmas Eve, while at a party, a mysterious killer in an angel costume kills the grandfather and then kills Winnie's best friend. We jump ahead a year later. She finds out her boyfriend is cheating on her, and that her parents don't seem to want to acknowledge the tragedy that happened, and she's still dealing with trauma. Oh, it also should be mentioned that, and this is in the trailer, it's not a reveal, that she unmasked the killer, who turns out to be, of course, Mayor Waters. Standing on a bridge, alone by herself, she wishes she was never born, right as the Aurora Borealis hits, and wouldn't you know it, the very next second, she is in an alternate universe where she never existed. But because she never existed and never stopped Mayor Waters, his killing spree was allowed to continue. But now they say there's something like 26 victims of this killer, teaming up with a wallflower classmate who is often the butt of everyone else's jokes, who is not so affectionately nicknamed Weirdo. The two decide to stop the killer in order to get her life back. They also assist the help of Winnie's very, very, very cool and very, very, very chill aunt, played by a horror legend, Katharine Isabelle of Ginger Snaps fame, who is one of the only people who also believes Winnie. It's a race against the clock. Can they save the day before she's trapped in this alternate reality forever? There will be a lot of shenanigans along the way, a lot of laughs and a lot of scares, and surprising amount of heart, and not even heart ripped out and bleeding on the floor. Although there's plenty of those as well. Let the mayhem begin. So, It's a Wonderful Knife is it is very much in that it's a Shudder production. It's not Blumhouse, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was, would you? This is a Shudder film. Is playing now in theaters. I think around Christmas it's going to be on the service. And this is from the writer of Freaky. It is very much in that mode. And also Happy Death Day is sort of in that mode as well. And like those films, I really liked It's a Wonderful Knife. I thought this was a lot of fun. Is it world-changing? Is it like next level? Game changer original? No, not necessarily. But that's okay. This is a solid B film. It's entertaining. The acting is surprisingly good. There's heart, a lot more than you would expect. There's also even a sweet sort of potential friendship / potential love relationship that forms between Winnie and the person I mentioned who was nicknamed Weirdo, whose actual name is Bernie, and they're the two women sort of. There's a LGBTQ angle to this film that I really dug. Justin Long is having a blast chewing the scenery as this kind of cackling villain. Katharine Isabelle, of course, it's really nice always nice and rare treat to see her. Joel McHale is really good. There's one scene in particular involving Joel McHale, a scene between him and his daughter, which is actually kind of moving and is well judged. And overall, it's a light-hearted kind of horror affair, but it's also one that has an equal amount of gore, scares, and again, warmth and sweetness, and a surprising amount of Christmas spirit. I was really shocked. Kind of weirdly sweet and feel good in a way that you don't expect. And especially after the horror that I witnessed earlier today, this was so entertaining. I was sitting there and I kind of sighed a breath of relief, like, thank God it's a movie, a real movie that is intended to be a movie and isn't just like has the production values of like a PSA. Finally, this is what movies are. It was enjoyable. It's not going to light the world on fire, but I had a lot of fun with It's a Wonderful Knife, and I would not be surprised if I watch it again toward Christmas when it comes back out on Shudder, or even watch it, year round. I watch it Christmas time, every year. This is a really fun flick, and I'm going to give It's a Wonderful Knife, I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to go pretty far. I'm going to give It's a Wonderful Knife 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this film. This was a really entertaining film, a lot of fun, also really short, like 87 minutes. It moves at a bullet, like a bullet. All right. That is it. 4.5 out of 5 stars for It's a Wonderful Knife. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash. Let's talk some Trailer Trash. Lisa Frankenstein. Talked about it. Looks good. Poor Things. Talked about it. Looks good. Godzilla -1. Talked about it. Looks good. Aquaman and Lost Kingdom. Talked about it. Looks good. Night Swim. Talked about it. Looks good. Imaginary. Talked about it. Looks good. Thanksgiving. Talked about it. Looks good. And Was There Shawarma? There are bits of things that run through the credits and after. Not scenes, but like little bits. That's all I will say. But yeah, that's it. We will be back tomorrow for a review of The Killer, directed by David Fincher. Tuesday, we'll have a review of Tiger 3, the latest Bollywood action spectacular. Also, on my second channel, Bad Movie Nights, Nights of the Zodiac, on my 30th, which is Wednesday. We're also, coming up, we'll have reviews of Thanksgiving, and The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, among others. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'll be sharing with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes. Minutes to 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if you say, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else, reviews lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, lowercase, Raisin Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raisin Popcorn with Grant podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of It's a Wonderful Knife? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.